Hello, my name is Bobby O'Perry. This is the 65th episode of BPerryFilms podcast. In today's episode, I'll be talking about my experience with the Kindle and how it has affected my reading style. Initially, I got this Kindle 2 months ago, and you won't believe how many books I read. And let me tell you, I am on book number 12. And people are just like, how do you read so fast? How did you get into reading? I think for me, it gave me an opportunity to explore new perspectives, get away from my current environment, and give me a sense of peace. I think reading is very essential for anyone who runs a business, for your personal self, or if someone wants to get inspiration, think of it kind of like Pinterest, but with writers and creators' standpoint on certain topics, whether it's on education, finance, real estate, adventure, horror, scary books, comic books. I think Kindle is really great for anyone who wants to take reading seriously and not be overpopulated with so many distractions like you would on an iPad. And everybody knows I'm a big Apple user, and I used to have a Nook from Barnes & Noble, but since Barnes & Noble is somewhat not around in my area, I think there's only one left in Massachusetts, but since it's not conveniently near me anymore, I thought, let me stick with Amazon just in case Barnes & Noble gets out of business. So I have that as an option. I've read so many books. Give me 1 second. I've read so many books right here, such as We Should All Be Millionaires, Dirty Jeans, Broke to Billionaire, How to Make Money Using Online with AI, Psychology of Money, Chat GPT Tips, Rich Mom, Poor Mom, and other books that I will have linked in the description box. But so many books, and I like the fact that I can easily highlight certain texts. If I'm learning a new word, it can define it. It just makes everything so much more easier, and it makes the reading experience a lot more convenient. And yes, it's lightweight as well, and I can put it right in my backpack. Anyone who lives in Massachusetts, we all carry backpacks because of the weather, and also storage our water or computers or something like that. I like that it's lightweight, portable, and it has made my experience a lot better instead of having to pick up a physical book and worrying about losing it or having to carry multiple books like I did in college. But like I said, I like having that option. I am a physical book lover, and I will always be one, but I like the convenience of the Kindle because I can read so many books at ease, connected to Kindle Unlimited, connected to my Wi-Fi or somebody's Wi-Fi, download, and the battery life is so amazing. It lasts me about a month and a half, which is good because I read so many books. Now, if we do the calculation, I read about 5 to 6 books per month. And I try to keep everything up here. I have my iPad to take my notes on what I'm going to write about for the podcast or one of my blog posts that I write on Substack or newsletter. And everybody knows that I'm filled with information. I like to share and expose people to new environments that they're not used to, because I think it's essential for us to take education very seriously. It allows us to unite in being able to experience another culture's perspective, another viewpoint, understanding men, understanding women, and the powers that we have if we both collaborate and understand each other one way or another. What I liked about the book, We Should All Be Millionaires, is that it was written by a woman, Rachel Rogers. And that book has made me look at things so much more differently. Just like how I told one of my clients the other day when I had a webinar on decoding payroll, and he was talking about starting his own business and how he felt that if he had started now, he would fail. And he doesn't know how it would impact him in the longevity wise. And I told him, don't think of yourself as a failure. Think of yourself as a person that already made it. Think of yourself as this person that has achieved this high goal, these high expectations. And everything else is just review. Think of it like college. You're getting your master's degree. Most of the stuff is review, but you're learning how to implement new changes. So think of everything as that everlasting journey that's going to elevate you to your next successful journey and the next journey after that, and it continues on that cycle. And then when you have children and your children have children and they have children and generations go on, you're sharing that wealth, you're sharing that knowledge, you're giving them that exposure, you're giving them insight into your life, into your body, into your well-being. And I think reading should be a part of that when you're picking up a Kindle, whether you're buying books or an iPad mini or whatever device that you're doing your e-reading on. There's so many devices that you can use. But the reason why I think people should get an e-reader is because it's going to keep you accountable. It's going to keep you engaged. It's lightweight, portable. You don't have to worry about charging all the time, so you can't make up that excuse, oh, the battery's not working. Well, it lasts for almost 2 months. So you don't have to worry about that. Oh, it's too big. Nope. As big as your hand. A little bit bigger, but can fit right in one hand. It's lightweight. Very convenient, very portable. You can host hundreds, if not 1,000 books on here if you get the signature model. And be a part of that journey, you know? I love being a part of something. Like, I would start a book club, but I know most people don't always read like they should be. But I like the fact that we can have different inputs. Same thing when you're writing a song or creating a dance piece. There's so many people that are involved throughout the whole masterpiece of it all. But as long as we give credit to where it's going to, we cite our sources, we take notes, we are being students before we are teachers, that is the power of impact. That is the power of learning. That is the part of being coached into becoming a master of your craft. Reading is so essential. So what book are you reading? Check out my list in the description box, my top 25, and I'll make another list in January, I think, for other recommendations of books. I might put like a top 50, but these are some books that I recommend. Some of them I have read, some of them I will be reading towards the end of the year going into next year, but definitely take advantage of these options. Like this Rich Mom, Poor Mom that's written by a man, giving a perspective of like how he views women in finance. There's Everyday Millionaires by Chris Hogan. There's so many book writers. There's Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. There's so many books that you can read. Just explore your different avenues, you know? So who is a Kindle for? Kindle's readers are for people that are looking into becoming book readers, people that are looking to become educators, people who just want to save some time out of their day and just have a level of detox, kind of like meditation. There is a device there for you. So that's my recommendation towards the Kindle experience. Buy one if you're interested, test it out for a couple weeks. If it's not for you, there's other brands out there and I'll put some links in the description for you. I love that we are having this conversation and I love the level of engagement that I'm getting on TikTok and Instagram about books. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Follow me on YouTube, the BPerryFilms Experience, TikTok and Instagram, BPerryFilms, and follow me on LinkedIn, Bobby L. Perry. Have a good day.